ladies, I'm Leah.
And I'm Brittany, and today we are bringing you our March Beauty Empties. So I'm going to get started with hair. First of all, the Macadamia Natural Oil Healing Oil Treatment, this little itty bitty thing that, I don't know, cost me something crazy like $5. I think it was like $6.50. I don't know. It smelled really good. It smelled like a nice fresh out of the shower man, but it didn't do a whole lot for my hair, so I'm probably not going to worry about wasting that money again. Just yesterday I finished the Shea Moisture, Shea Moisture Yucca and Baobab Thickening Shampoo and Anti-Breakage Mask. It was kind of like grudge work to get through these because I didn't really super enjoy them. I liked knowing that they were very, very natural. I got used to the smell. I didn't love the smell, but most natural shampoos, at least as far as I hear, the lack of silicones, etc., makes it kind of hard, even when you're washing it out, to like get through all your hair, and it feels like it kind of mats together. My hair has been in good shape since I've used it. I don't think it did anything remarkable, but I have 2 other shampoos in the shower right now and about 16 in the closet, so I'm not going to be purchasing it anytime soon. You had something to say about Shea Moisture.
I do. If you've been with us for a while, or even probably just a month, you know that I'm was a huge fan of Shea Moisture. Have a little story about hair empties. They had a sale and I had a coupon for Shea Moisture, Moisture Renewal or something like that. It was the shea butter with argan oil, frankincense, and myrrh, that one. And so I bought 2. I already had one that I was using up, so I went ahead and used that one up. I cracked open one, and I poured it in my hand, and it was like water, which is weird, because before you had to like almost shake it to get it down in the spout. It was very thick, and I've been using it for over a year, so I know what the consistency should be. And it stank. It did not smell good at all. So I thought, well, that's weird. So I opened up the second one. It was exactly the same. Watery, stank. It was the same scent, though. It's not like there was even a discrepancy with those. They were the exact same. So I asked Shea Moisture on Facebook, did you reformulate when you did, did you reformulate, basically? And they said, no, we get our shea from women in Ghana, and it's not always the same, so the texture and color of the shampoo may change, which I find to be a cop-out answer. Shea butter is hard as a rock, and that's not going to change the texture. It may change the color. The color could be a little different, but the texture is not, I've seen shea butter in all sorts of different forms. That coupled with the fact that I went to Fort Myers to visit a friend of mine, and I had seen that Shea Moisture had different little lines, like the Yucca and the Baobab. And so I thought, yay, there was one that had noni and manoi oil in it. I was lucky enough to find it, I thought. While I was in the shower washing my hair, I thought, I didn't check the ingredients. And I checked the ingredients, and the first one is distilled water. The next 4 or 5 are chemicals. I later looked them up, and my head itched after I had used it. My skin started breaking out again. I get hives, basically, if my skin doesn't like something. So when I got home from the vacation, I actually looked up the ingredients. And granted, they are naturally derived, but they're not natural ingredients. It's something that you've pulled out of something that was natural, and now you're using it for a different purpose. And the last 2 ingredients are actually detergents that should not come into contact with human skin. But the cosmetic board that we rely on to keep us safe and healthy has said, well, in very small amounts, you can use it and put it on your skin. But my skin says, no, you can't have it on you at all. So I will pretty much no longer be using Shea Moisture. I just don't trust them as a brand. When you say you're natural, you should be natural. I should be able to pick up whatever it is and say, oh, this has sugar beets, this has yucca soap, this has biotin. I should be able to read every single ingredient on it, and barring an allergic reaction to one of the ingredients, which I've had noni and manoi oil all over me before, I'm not allergic to those products, I should be able to use it. So I'm really upset. My face is red because I'm so angry. I've been ranting about this for over a week. It really makes me upset when natural companies act like that. So, okay, I actually do have a hair. I'm sorry for that rant if you didn't want to know, but just be super careful if you're trying to be natural. Know that everybody is going to say they're natural. You have to look up the ingredients, even from a brand that you have trusted. I'm just disgusted about it because I just can't believe they did that. Okay, so this is the Seaweed Bath Company. This is Wildly Natural Seaweed Argan Shampoo. I got this in a green grab bag. This lasted for a ridiculously long time. It's very thick. I quit using it on my hair because it was too, it says revives dry, damaged, and color treated hair. It actually sort of stripped my hair, so if I needed a really deep...
It's got peppermint and eucalyptus?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's not going to revive anything. So if I needed a good stripping, which every now and again I do, like
everybody need a good stripping every once in a while?
I know.
Here.
Hello. So this was pretty, it was well
Formulated.
Yeah, it's pretty well formulated. So I don't know. I actually saw this in my health food store, and the price was a little high, but at the same time, for the amount of usage that I would get out of it, I could probably keep one for 6 months to a year because it was bigger. So I liked it. If you need a good deep cleanse shampoo, I would probably recommend this. Okay. Sorry.
On to skin.
Like still.
Oh, poor thing. Okay. So Accure's Brightening Facial Scrub. Talked about this in the Accure review. I have since bought my second one since this one's gone. This is a dark green, very gritty, proceed with caution scrub. And I don't say that because it tore my skin up or anything. I think a lot of the commercial, conventional scrubs are pretty light in comparison to this. Now, I'm not talking about apricot scrub because that stuff, just don't even put it near your face. But yeah, it felt like sand. It was okay. I just am used to really grrr, and I was like, oh no, I need to be a little softer with my skin. So I really do like it. I have repurchased it. It is very, very natural. Freeman's Facial Brightening Paper Mask in Rose. This is supposed to be a brightening mask. I used it last night. It didn't do anything. I was just kind of sick of looking at it in my drawer. Yeah, they're not special. I won't buy them again. Desert Essence Eco Harvest Tea Tree Oil. This is a ½ ounce. This is ridiculously expensive. If you're going to buy tea tree oil, please buy it at Trader Joe's. I mean, this one I did. Now, I'll say, okay, I do like the whole social responsibility factor. So this is the Eco Harvest. It costs $1 more than the non-Eco Harvest. I don't know. There's more sustainable. I don't know. Yeah, but because we use so much of it, my budget does not allow me to buy large quantities of Eco Harvest. I just go to Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's in our area did jack theirs up from $5.99 to $6.29, $39, $49, somewhere in there. So not a big jump, but it did go up a little bit. I also use this Christopher Drummond. This is actually makeup, but whatever. We'll call it skincare. Skin Prep, which is just like a primer. It smelled kind of lavendery. Didn't irritate my skin, but I don't think it's anything super special either. It was just a sample they gave me, so that's fun.
I have this. Okay, so when I went to go visit my friend, she bought me some cosmetics things. They were not natural at all, but I used them because I was like, well, she got it for me and I don't want to. Okay, so this is Olay Wet Cleansing Cloths, normal. There was a stack of them in there, so I used most of them. I think I kept 2 for maybe a night, and I'm like, I'm just not gonna wash my face, because we all have those nights where I'm like, that's not going to happen. So kept a couple of those. It actually didn't irritate my face. It was fine, but I don't want to put it on my face all the time. I actually tried this today, and okay, it's Eve Loam Rescue Mask. I put it on my face and my face started burning, and I thought, well, what's in this? So then I looked it up.
Here's your first clue.
Yeah, I should have done it the other way around. And it says it reduces redness, it unclogs pores, it settles your skin down. And I was like, no. And the review was like, do not use this. It has camphor in it. It has camphor on your face. No wonder my face was burning. I was like, this is coming off now. So I can't say whether this worked or not because it only stayed on my face for maybe 4 minutes, just as long as it took for me to look it up. So that's just a no-go.
I'm actually getting rid of a lot of makeup for different reasons right now. My Revlon Color Stay, what is this called? Whipped. There's a tiny bit, I mean, like, probably almost 20% still in here. It's starting to be really thick and hard to blend in, and then when I do get it in, a few hours into the day, I'm like splotchy. So it's just time for it to go. I've had that one a really long time. I finished up the Revlon Color Stay powder, except for this little, rim that you can never quite get to quite right. It's just a translucent pressed powder. It wasn't anything special. I think it was on sale when I got it, so probably not going to repurchase that. I'm getting rid of this Avon brush it's a blush brush. It was way, way, way back, probably 7 or more years ago. It sheds like crazy, but I always liked it just for a very particular application. However, the longer I have it, the more dye it releases. How odd is that? You think, oh, if it's gonna leak dye, it's gonna do it the first couple washes and then it's done. I washed my brushes one night and I kept squeezing black out of this, squeezing black. And I'm talking 7 years and I washed my brushes like crazy. Squeezing black out of it, and I'm like, okay, it looks like it's running pretty clear. I'll let it sit and dry. So I let it sit and dry. The next day, I'm getting ready, I think, for church or something. Got pretty much all my makeup on. Started to go put my blush on. Gray, 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 gray. And I'm like, what is that? Are you kidding me? Yeah, it was just the dye just still coming out of the brush. So I guess that's what I get for $3. But I really love the shape and how soft it is, but not for like ashy mummy face. So that's going bye-bye. I wish I had sent you a picture.
I wish you had too. So
I'm getting rid of this Merle Norman's Definitive Lip Liner in Toffees. They no longer sell this color. This is what I wore on my wedding day. It's kind of a toffee pink color, would you say?
Rose, yeah.
So I don't know if you can even see that. Like I said, they don't have the color anymore. It's kind of getting really hard, and lately I've noticed when I use it that like the very edges of my lips feel really dry. So I don't use lip liner a lot. It's not worth keeping around for another 2 years, for maybe I will, and then they'll dry. Jordana Best Lash Extreme Mascara. This is just getting past its time. It's pretty much almost gone, but it's just getting old, and you can start to tell when you put it on. This little guy, this is the L'Oreal High Intensity Pigments Color Chrome Eyeliner in Black Shock that I bought almost 2 years ago at the beauty sale at CVS. So I paid probably less than $2 for this thing because I know it was like 75% off. I bought like 3 or 4 black eyeliners because I was like, oh, I always wear black eyeliner. Okay, so for 2 years I've been having high hopes for this thing, and I finally pulled it out and started using it. If you can see, there's no tip because the tip has like sunk down into the thing, and no matter what you do to sharpen it, it doesn't come out. And then also the back, when I put the lid on the back to just keep it there handy, it just like popped off. So I can't put it on top, which doesn't matter because there is no top. So at least it was a cheap disappointment. I mean, but I thought, oh, I have all these black eyeliners. Nope, not anymore. I'm getting rid of Revlon Luxurious Color Smoky Crayon, which I absolutely love. It's a really big chunky crayon, got it at the same time 2 years ago. And this is how much I have left. That's a crap ton of black eyeliner, but it's getting dry. And when I bought it, I told you, I said, this is like the creamiest, softest thing I have ever put on my eyes. And it was for a really long time. Yeah. And I know a lot of the reviews on Makeup Alley said, this stuff is dry, this is bad. Well, those people got a bad batch or one long gone because this was so creamy and smooth when it was creamy and smooth. But then just suddenly it was like, yeah, I'm done. Yeah. You got your service from me. So that's it for that. Right now I'm using another black eyeliner that I bought at that same sale. I don't even know what it is. It's just black eyeliner.
I don't know what it comes to. I finished up Leather and Lace NYX Nude Matte Shadow. It's just sort of like a peachy, pinky, light color. I use it all over my lid. I already have a replacement. That is done.
I feel like
you have so much more. You always have so much more than I do.
I know. It's weird though, because we usually have at least, a big spread here.
Yeah.
Okay. So the Bathing Garden Winter Palace Body Scrub. I talked about the body scrub last month. This is Winter Palace, which was like lavender and cotton candy and something, I don't know. She no longer sells the 4-ounce size. She's only doing the bigger tubs, which is good, I guess. I mean, except you don't get the little trial size. This was the trial size for me. She gives samples, but you don't get a sample of it unless you buy one. And you just, if you don't like a scent, then you're stuck with this huge thing, and you stuck your fingers in it, so who really wants it? Anyways, I really do like her formulation of body scrubs, though. I would really like for her to do like a collection of small ones like this, and maybe sell like 4 or 5 of them all together.
That would be awesome.
even if she like picked the scents and made it like
Right.
all spring something, then that would be really neat.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna throw that to her, pitch it to her, not throw it to her. Throwing it to her is not gonna do any good. So I also finished up the Violet Lily Sky shower gel from Bath & Body Works that I talked about last month. It's just a nice fresh change of pace. I'm probably not gonna buy it again because I just really don't need it. And I also finished up a bar of my handmade soap, all natural. And actually, the older it gets, the better it feels. So I was really impressed by that. And I'm throwing out my Bath & Body Works Parasamore little bottle. Okay, I've had this bottle for like 3 years probably. But lately, and it doesn't smell like it's changed. I don't know, something's going on with my allergies lately. Every single time I spray it, no matter where, no matter how much, no matter if I'm in a ventilated room or not, my allergies go insane and I have like 10 minutes of nonstop sneezing. So I just don't think it's worth it. And my Pure Paradise, which is a year old, different scent from Bath & Body Works, doesn't do that. So it's just something about this that is giving me a hard time lately. So that's going bye-bye.
Okay, I had this sample of Red Flower Moisturizing Body Lotion in Indian Jasmine, Flower Skin, Organic Flowers, Biodynamic Honey, and Wild Crafted Botanical Extracts. I put it on today after my shower, and it smells, when I first opened it and started putting it on, it was very jasmine-like and floral, and I thought, hot stuff, I'm going to love this. And the more it sat on my skin, the more I can smell like the honey and the almond oil, and I'm just not, it's not that I'm not a fan of that, it's when I see jasmine, I know like I want to smell the jasmine. And on me, that just did not stick. It's actually, as a lotion, it's pretty great, but I make my own lotions, so I use oil, big deal. I'm throwing away this Olay Ultra Moisture Lotion with shea butter. I've had this for probably about 4 years. It's just been sitting. I have a huge basket of lotions and body sprays that I'm kind of slowly parting with because it hurts to throw it all away at once because I spent money on all of it.
We should do a big video on that.
We should.
I could just fill a dumpster.
With all these things Leah's been holding on to for 500 years.
90% of them would be yours.
Yeah. It's just toxic. I just don't want it on me. So it's going bye-bye. This is actually, this was just to remind me to say this. I made my own sugar scrub because I needed one and I didn't feel like buying one, and most of them have nasty stuff in it anyways. So that one was simply coconut oil, sugar. I think I put some almond oil in there, maybe a little bit of salt. And that was it, and it worked great. My mom actually used some, and she was like, "What's that stuff that you made? That's really nice." And I'm like, it is, isn't it? So I actually have made some more. This was really hard to get it out of when it got really low, like my hand was all. So I put it in a flatter, actually Shea Moisture shave cream, which is junk, which now doesn't hurt me to say that. I put it in there, that tub. That's all gone.
Cool. So we're on to miscellaneous. I'm going to get started with my husband's C.O. Bigelow Barber hair and body wash. This is Elixir Black. They have like red, green, blue. His mom buys these for him. I don't buy them because they're more expensive than the regular stuff. So he really likes it. What's really funny is when I buy him another hair and body wash like Dove or regular Bath & Body Works, that's like his body wash and he still has to wash his hair. But with this goes head to toe and it's no problem. So maybe I should buy this. He won't use all my conditioner.
Right.
There you go. So he likes all the colors. He just really likes the formula of that. The Dove Clear Tone Sheer Touch deodorant is gone. I wear natural deodorants a lot of the time. I used to say the majority of the time, but I'm actually out of the house and around other people a lot more, and we are in a very hot place. So I do sweat. And I do, after several hours, start to smell myself a little bit if, I'm wearing a natural deodorant. So I do the public a great service by wearing this when I'm going to be like at church for several hours or out and about all day long. So that's gone. I finished up this Motif brand hand soap that's pomegranate and rose. It's a hand wash with aloe that I bought on sale at Target for like $1.30 last year. And I bought a lot of them to give as Christmas gifts. And this is just awful because I bought them like January of last year thinking, I'll just throw them in gift baskets for people. And I didn't realize until I gave all of them away, but this one, and I got this one out to use, it lost its scent It's like the least scented, but at least it was cute. Like it's got these little ornaments, so you know, it was $1 and it went in with other things. So it's not like I just gave somebody some cheap unscented hand soap and was like, Merry Christmas.
It's pomegranate.
So
You just can't smell it.
it felt okay. It just couldn't smell it at all. I finished up this Crest 3D White Luxe Glamorous White toothpaste that I got practically free, and that's why I used it, because I do use a natural toothpaste. I will tell you, if you don't care about natural toothpaste, because most people that use all natural products don't even care about natural toothpaste, that was one of the first things that I was concerned about personally. This, I did notice a whitening effect with this. So yeah, try it out, especially if you can get it really cheap. I did notice a change. And then my son finished up this Tom's of Maine Children's Silly Strawberry Toothpaste sample. Throwing out this little scrubby face thing that I have no idea where it came from or how long I've had it, but it's been sitting in my shower for years and years and years, and it's kind of gross. I mean, it doesn't look gross, but I imagine there's all kinds of stuff living in there that I can't see. So, and then I've just got some samples from the health food store of Kyolic Immune Support. This is aged garlic. Kyodopolis, which is digestion and immune support. It's like probiotics and garlic together. A lacto dairy digestion enzyme. I do have some issues with that. And a daily probiotic. I just got a diagnosis for something that I'll share in the future, and we're doing some more testing to see what else is going on. But basically, I'm going to be on long-term antibiotics. I'm kind of like ramping up my body, getting ready, like all the immune support, all the probiotics. So when I take the antibiotics, they don't kill me. All these different things to like balance everything. Like total pill popper lately. Seriously, it's ridiculous. But I will share that at a later date.
Okay, my leg fell asleep. I'm sorry. All wiggling and it's tingling. You know when you're a kid and it feels like knives or whatever. Okay, I'm gonna try and focus. CVS strengthening polish remover. Finish this up. I went to Target and I was there and I had put on my list nail polish remover and I was staring at the bottles and I was like, no, I can't use this. It doesn't work. So I had to cave and get Sally Hansen, which was like, I don't know, 50 cents more. It's a pretty big bottle and it works like a charm. I had glitter on my nails and it came right off. And I thought, you know, I'm going to start paying the 50 cents more all the time. Revlon Quick Dry Base Coat. I love this base coat. To be honest, I don't think I've ever tried a different one because after I tried this, I didn't see the point. So that's done. I mean, there's still more in there, but you can't get it out. And then I finished this Tokyo Milk Dead Sexy. I already have it replaced. It's my favorite fragrance of all time. She's probably going to gag when she smells it. It's like deep woods. Yeah.
Is there like tobacco or something in there?
It's deep vanilla, exotic wood, white orchid, ebony. And I'm sure there is like something that smells like sort of a leathery tobacco-ness to it, which of course I love because if I could be a smoker, I would be.
There's the end of our health chat, ladies.
That's why I'm not. All right. Have a great day.